Tulip Day! Yay! Welcome back to my channel, garden friends. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, so I'm gonna plant these tulips at the ground, and oh God, if only I can plant my cabbages today too. I know people are like, cabbages? It's like fall is done and over with, girl. What do you need cabbages for? Look, my front garden, it's a statement piece to me. Like when I come home, this is the first thing I see. I drive by it every day. Throughout the winter, it's right in my face. So when it's empty, I'm just so sad. I put white and green cabbages in there a few years before, and they were so beautiful in the winter, and they lasted all the way until February. I want to repeat that this year. I need to get off my behind and start planting. How are you? Good, good. Just getting ready to plant my tulips. Okay, how does this work? This is supposed to help me. This is my first year planting tulips to this extent. The very first time I planted tulips, it was just around the borders of the garden, and they came up faithfully for the past 3 years. Right now, what you can see me doing is just marking the areas where I'd like the tulips to pop up. I would love a nice natural woodland feel with the tulips sporadically showing up in the garden. Because I have so many different colors of tulips that I'll be planting in this area, I didn't want it to look messy and difficult to focus on. I wanted all the colors to marry each other. Something like this, but I wanted it to come up like bouquets.
We wrote what we wanted on the paper. Okay. And it is this much money.
Let me see. This much money? Okay. We'll look at it, okay? I was out to the wee hours of the evening, but it felt good being outside and getting things done. Plus, I didn't know when I would feel the feeling of gardening again, since winter was approaching. Okay, so I'm done. Yay! Okay, so I ended up planting all those tulips underneath the cabbages over here. Now the cabbages are a beautiful touch, but there wasn't that many of them. I didn't have enough to pack it up full as I had envisioned, but I had enough to make a little bit of a statement. And then I put the broccoli that I was growing in a container. They were really crowded in the container. I planted it by seed, and there was like 6 seedlings in the container, and I just didn't have time to come out this fall to take it out. So I separated them and I put them each in its own little spot. So there's about 6 of them. Hopefully they'll grow and fill in the area there, so I wouldn't see those salvia, little spikes in there that have been cut down. I know this time of year you probably are buttoning up your gardens, but it's still getting warm here. Like today is about 56 degrees Fahrenheit, I would say, and broccoli loves that kind of weather. 56 degrees here today, so I'm giving myself more time to grow on the broccoli. It can withstand temperatures, so I'm hoping that before we get consistently freezing temperatures, I will get some broccoli and some gorgeousness out of these plants. The most important thing, tulips. Yes, the tulips. So I planted all the tulips in the ground. Well, not all of them. There was just too many to fit inside this area over here. Oh, I also wanted to share that some of the cabbages, they don't look too good. They were struggling inside of their 4-inch containers, and I just couldn't keep up with watering them every single day in the cold. And I didn't think they needed it, but they're crispy. They're crispy, but they're crispy. But I put them in there anyways to see whether or not it will still grow. Here they are. Good, crispy. But they still give me a little bit of life, a little bit of life, a little bit of life. So I left it. I have 3 crispies in there. And you can figure out where the other one is, because, okay, it's right there. But most of them is beautiful, so I kept it. I can't wait until the red twig dogwood loses all of its leaves. It'll be a nice bright red pop over there. And then once the yellow twig dogwood loses its leaf, another bright yellow pop behind it. And I'm hoping to do like a Christmas display in the center there in the meantime. Let's see what happens. Let me show you what I got for the Christmas display. I normally just keep things simple, wreaths and colors. Hold on. But this time, I got something special for myself. Okay, I know it's messy, but focus on the good stuff. I got this beautiful reindeer. See if I can lift her up. See how gorgeous he is with the scarf? That's my first reindeer. I'm excited to use her. I see reindeers all the time in gardens, and I didn't really want to duplicate what others are doing, but that one was so cute. And I think I could put on a display in the winter that'll just make my mind blow. Seriously, I'm tired of being sad in the winter. I look out in the garden, everything is sleeping, nothing is beautiful. So I decided I'm going to plant my cabbages. I'm going to do it up in the front yard because that's where I see. And if I can land my hands on some really good price amaryllis bulbs, I will get some that are going to start blooming now, some that is going to start blooming around the holidays, like Christmas Day will be beautiful. Others that will bloom around February, like Valentine's Day blooming, and then March, just so I can see some beautiful plants throughout the year, throughout the cold season, when everything is dormant outside, because I think that will make me happy. So I got the reindeers, and just one reindeer, and then I got, look at these, I got me some magnolia leaves. Look how pretty they are. And I got this. It's adorning the back of my trunk right now. Poor kids. Keeps poking them in the back. It keeps poking them in the back as we're driving, but I will get it out the car soon. And basically, I picked those up from, there was a tree growing in my mom's neighborhood. A whole bunch of suckers all around it, and the color was like yellow. But it's not looking yellow anymore. But look at this. Just nice, beautiful, bright, green, yellowish branches. And I thought that would be beautiful if I stuck it in the ground over here. Hi, good morning. How are you? Good. I thought it would be beautiful if I stuck it in the ground over here with the reindeer in front of it. And I got some that are really, really long. Like this one right here, if I can get it out. Hold on. So look how long these two are. If I put them where the reindeer will be and put some lights on it, I think they'll be gorgeous. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you all for joining me today. That'll be all. I'll see you again in my next video. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy the content today. Bye.